This might be a bit embarrassing to put out there, but I have DoorDashed more times than I've touched a stove. But to those who can relate, I hope that my adulting journey encourages some of you to face the kitchen and anything else. So let's go cook. My food bills these last few months were obnoxious from ordering delivery and eating out. Losing my job made me realize how irresponsibly I spent money. So today we're going to cook the last meal I had when I ate out, the lomo saltado. It's a traditional Peruvian dish made up of marinated steak, onions, and tomatoes over rice. Oh, and french fries. Now, my roommates cook, so I already had most of the seasonings I needed. All I had to buy was the sirloin steak and the veggies. The recipe I was using was from TikTok, and it was supposedly a 15-minute recipe, but I decided to take my time with the cutting since I wasn't confident with the knife. Then I reused the cutting board for the veggies after. I don't know if I'll get disease from the beef or something, so hopefully this is fine.
Oh yes, tomato.
I don't really know if it's shame or embarrassment, but I've always had this anxiety of being perceived or looking stupid. So when I heard my roommate's footsteps, I booked it. So since high school, I've had an irrational fear of looking stupid in front of other people, and it stopped me from doing things that I genuinely wanted to try. I remember in sophomore year, I was really into haiku, so I really wanted to try out for the volleyball team. I had a pretty nasty vertical. I still do. And all the students were gathered in the gym, and the coach said, "Oh, you guys have to know the basics of volleyball at the least if you want to try out for our team." And the voices that were inside my head were telling me, "Dude, you're gonna look like a dumbass." So my anxiety was so bad, I faked a phone call. I was like, "Hey, Mom." "Oh, yeah?" And I just left. I just left the gym. Remember, our gym was located on the 9th floor of our high school. So I just walked down those flights of stairs, just depressed that I didn't even give it a try. And this sort of defense mechanism that my body has created to get away from anxious situations has caused me to miss out on a lot of opportunities. And that pattern has made me feel quite vulnerable because, most people just say, just do it, just man up, don't be a pussy, right? And it's made me realize sometimes the greatest barrier isn't doing something new, it's unlearning the voice that tells you you can't. At least I'm in my 20s, I'm still young, so here, I tried to fix that.
It's I don't want to be caught being an influencer.
That's fair.
And I kind of made some small talk with my roommate, and it was chill. It's like those TikTok influencers say, man, it really don't matter, no one cares. But yeah, that was my moment as I was cooking. All right, back to cooking. So I don't even know what I did to these onions. You can see my hands visibly confused, but I cut them. Next, we seasoned the meat. Then we got nasty in there, mixed it together. And this whole process of making the sauce, I spent so much time making sure that the proportions were correct. This took a total of 8 minutes. And so what if the recipe takes 15 minutes, man? I'll do it in 75. It's all right. So the reason I took so long to cook was because I spent so much time Googling questions oh, is it okay to sear steak in olive oil? Because I'm nervous. What if I burn down the kitchen and burn down the house? Then I have no steak and no house. This sort of nervousness was my friction to cooking. So I'm a streamer, right? And 2 to 3 years ago, I tried to cook a chicken and I showed my Google search history to my chat. And they made fun of me. But my point was, I'm the type of person where I have to Google something 20 times before I feel it's safe to do it. I'm kind of proud of myself though, because right now I'm raw dogging the cooking process. I put the onions in there and the garlic. I think I'm sauteing. I drop a tomato. I don't know if y'all saw that. And then I put the tomatoes in. Now it's looking real colorful, real fragrant. I added the meat in, and then I added the sauce. And look at this shit coming together, bro. Look at this thing come together, man. I added a couple air fryer fries. I didn't have enough, but put some more color in there. Tossed it just a little more and we're done. Hey guys, welcome back to I Feed My Roommates, but they guess where I fucked up. So, what's your name?
I'm Jake. I'm Ivan's roommate.
Yep.
He's learning cooking allegedly.
Allegedly?
This smells pretty good.
Yeah, let's see it.
Should I dig in a certain way, chef?
However you want it.
I'm a
Oh, before you eat in, guess what cuisine this is.
I would guess like Thai maybe.
What rhyme with grew?
Peru.
Oh!
Peruvian. Okay.
Okay. If you want to rip it apart, it's okay.
It's also pretty good. I think the meat is a little overcooked, just a little bit.
It's tough, right?
It's a little bit tough. Honest rating? 7.
Oh!
10 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Oh, 7 out of 10?
I would eat this for dinner.
You would?
I would eat this for dinner.
Okay. Yo, I'm Ivan, and this is
Louis, bro.
You gonna try my cookie?
We gonna see, man. For y'all that don't know, man, I was on MasterChef Latino edition of.
El Bistec, es muy bien, o no?
Alright, I'll give it a cool 8.5.
8.5.
I give it like a 7. It's healthy.
All things considered, a solid 7 out of 10 for my friends is pretty good for someone with limited cooking experience. Cooking probably isn't going to be the craziest thing I overcome this year, but it represents my first steps to fight the anxiety that stops me from trying things. Just like this YouTube channel.